Welcome back. Let's continue. All right, so before we go ahead with the body, we did not add fiber mesh to the hair. So the same technique apply. For some reason, I sent this to a few of my friends and they gave their review, especially those who know me. They told me that my head is not as big as this is, so I think I just have to reduce, That's what you should do, right? I mean, every of your sculpts, you can have a blind spot somewhere. You can't see everything, okay? You should try as much as possible to have like 2-3 eyes, look at your work and, give their honest review, because some people can just be annoying sometimes, not giving criticism, but they just want to annoy you. And I've had my own fair share of those kind of people, but I think you just surround yourself with people like maybe family members who really, have an eye who don't know anything about, design or your work. Let them review and don't be ashamed to ask people for their opinion. Also, don't be too proud not to, receive correction. All right? It's an attribute of a good artist. You have to have that at the back of your mind, that people will always review your work. As if you want to be good, or just saying, if you want to be good in this work, you have to accept criticism. You also have to accept correction, and don't be too tired to correct yourself, right? Don't say, okay, because it took a lot of work, it took a lot of time for me to do this, how would I start doing this over again? I mean, hey, I teach by example, right? My stuff crashed, I had to do it over again, right? I mean, I won't tell a client that because it crashed, I will not redo it again. And, I redid it again, and here we are. Okay? So I want you to have the same culture, not have the same habits there, and let it grow into a cultural thing that you have to learn to, make mistakes and, move on. All right? So people will always correct you. People will always, find a way to annoy you, especially as an artist, or ridicule you or be condescending. So you have to not let him give into it. So, however, learn from them. Learn from them. No good artist has ever became a good artist without, criticism, right? Without people critiquing their work. Nobody. I've never seen any. Trust me. I feel like making a horn there, right? All right. So nobody actually. So just send, maybe post it on your status. Ask people for the WhatsApp status. Ask people their thoughts. Let them give you their honest opinion. Okay, what do they think? Like here, somebody said the ears have to be worked on, which I will do that. So I'm giving you a total package. I mean, this is how it works in this industry, especially if you want to go into it. I'm giving you not just the skill part, but also the soft skill too, for you to know how to relate, how to really make it in this industry anyway. So that's being said, I think I'm okay with the head though. I see the guys point. I think 2 people pointed the head, so I have to make those adjustments to the head anyway. 2 people pointed it out and I have to correct it. Alright, there's an old saying that goes that if one person tells you to buy a horse, to ignore him. If 2 people tell you to buy a horse, it's a conspiracy. If 3 people tell you to buy a horse, you have to think about it. But if 5, 10 people tell you to buy a horse, dude, start getting the saddle. Because everybody cannot be wrong. Alright, so let's go ahead and mask the head. So remember, control. Okay, we still have the circle, so we have to deactivate that here. Select pen while your control key is still on, by the way. So you just paint in where you want it to be, where you want your head to be anyway. Okay. All right. see that you have painted every single thing. Okay, so let's also mark. There's also another mask to clean up the hairline. How to find. Okay, so you can also, draw marks to hold down Control and Alt to draw marks to clean up that hairline, just to give you that feel. Right? Oops. Doesn't have to be perfect anyway. Oops. Doesn't have to be perfect. Reduce your draw brush, and we'll paint here again. This one. So what this does, it's supposed to clean up instead. Just trying out different method to get that feel. So let's extract this first. Alright, let's extract this first, then we'll work on it separately. Okay. just realized that if you hold down Control and Shift, Control and Alt, and scroll and you know, drag around the frame, it's going to zoom in and zoom out. I didn't know that. I learned something new now. So this is me checking to see if I have. Okay, good. Okay, so it's nice, it's okay. So let's try fiber mesh. So let's go to fiber mesh preview. Okay, first I think I like this first layer because we'll be adding like 2-3 layers of this hair. Right? That's what we will be doing. Yep. So let's accept this one. Good. So we've accepted this guy here. So hold down Alt, select the character again, add another fiber mesh. This time we'll make this one a bit longer. This is me just trying things out. There are different settings here, so no, I don't want it anymore. I don't like it. I usually do not use ZBrush hair system. It's rubbish. Always finds a way to annoy you. Let's cancel that one. accept this guy, then adjust it accordingly. So I'll select the first one we created. Alright, increase my brush size and smooth it out. Oops, sorry. Let's smooth things out a bit. So now you're a baba. I'll give it to your landlord now. Okay, be baba. Chief, you're a baba now. So I selected the one I just added and try to give it some variation, just to bab. Let's bab this guy's head, and God forbid, what the hell just happened now? So you see what I said? Unfortunately, this dude was not set to X symmetry. X symmetry was not on. So that's the problem we run into these days. I don't know, I thought it's supposed to be on default. Why do you guys want to disgrace me? I said I want to smooth this out here so it applies to the back. So let's select the top one. So you can use, you know how it works. So you can add more layers to it. You can maybe make a dread out of it. Speaking of dreads, there is a brush in ZBrush called the twist grooming, where you can twist. So let's try it out and see. So there is a twist here. What's this? ZBrush. So there's a software like Blender. I use Blender for my hair system. So maybe when it's time to but this is okay though. But if you want to go crazy, be my guest. So I'm just combining those twists with my move brush to move things around, Alright. So I'm just going to move this in. Let me select the top hair. Move this into. Why are you not turned on again? What's wrong with you? So that's pretty much how it's done. Am I fast? Yeah, I think I am. So what did I do? I just used the groom twist brush here. I think there's another one here. There's a groom twister too. So I'm just touching it to give it that look and feel somehow. Hey, I don't have a gray hair, by the way. So I'll just smooth things out. What to say? That's cute. So we'll just select what other. There's the spikes. Okay, let's see how that works. Yeah. It's terrible. I think that's pretty much it. Which other one do we have? Groom. Well, guys, just play with these things, to get the result you're looking for. Like I said, the reason why I won't say I'm an expert in this hair grooming thing in ZBrush is because I don't use it. I rarely use it. Plus, particle systems or maybe hair systems can be heavy, very heavy to render, and sometimes I can have a quick project I want to deliver. Yeah, you would say, some people say you should bake it, but sometimes some projects come in and it requires me to use maybe a week to render it in a week, or to finish animating in a week. Will I go and start adding a hair system? So it's not a smart thing to do at the time. So that's it. I think the reason why this is like this, let me clear the marks on each of them. Let me also clear the marks on the guy himself. Alright? So let's give this guy color. Let's fill this with the color available there. Also fill this one too with this color. This color, let's fill this in too. Okay, why didn't you work? Fill this one too. Wow, interesting. Okay, so guys, that's pretty much how we add hair systems. I think it worked. I think the reason why we're still having this stuff is the lighting. Yeah, so if we switch off a few lights, let's see. Yeah, it's the lighting. You can see that. Turn this on, turned on. So it's the light. So that's why we have, because when I rotate it at a different angle where the light is not touching it, it turns black. So I think it's the lighting. So these things can be deceiving. You see why I say I can't use ZBrush to do it, but I recommend, testing out stuff. So you can use it in blocking out how the character would look like with the hair system, you name it. So remember when I was saying we should put this one, so we can now adjust and give it that sideline. I hope it's set. Okay, set to symmetry. It's turned on. Always check that your X symmetry is turned on, so you don't end up, in trouble. I hope you guys did the assignment of, doing adding hair to your eyebrow. You're on your own. I will not do that for you. You're now grown. You're now grown as man. Sorry if you're a child and you're watching this. I'm grown as for grown folks. Some say it's bad language. So I'm sorry if you're hearing noises. At the time of this recording, it was on Sunday. I think the church around the hotel where I am is, playing stuff. I don't know. Okay. So I'm sorry if you're hearing those noises. Thanks for understanding. Alright, so this now, I wonder why it's doing that anyway. Okay, I think we're good. So now the body. I don't have this kind of body, but I won't mind enjoying it in 3D. Right? Okay, so what I'll have to do now is just adjust the body a bit. Push this in. Let's select the body. I have much broader back. Sorry if you're a child and you're watching this. It's no intention to corrupt your mind. It's art. It's PG-13. It's art. So your parents should not kill me, actually. So that's pretty much what we're doing. We adjust the body. So here we'd use our Dame standard brush. Did I show you how to customize this? Okay, so what you do if you want to exchange brushes here, you just hold down shift right? Let's say you want to change this smooth brush, just hold down shift, double click, and exchange it to the brush you want, customize it to the brush you want there. So let's say you want to use maybe polish, so it changes to polish here. So you now customize it. So and also note that when you press shift, it's no longer smooth things, it changes to polish. So that's why I usually leave it at, you know, smooth. So when you press your shift key, it works accordingly. Yeah, accordingly. Yeah, sounds nice saying it anyway. Where is the shift again? It's okay. Yeah, smooth. Yeah, that's it. So we need our Dame standard brush here to, you know, add RGB turned off. Don't forget the reason why that is. So we just, you know, give this guy some carving. Okay, so it's adding, it's extruding out. So that's not what we want. We want a subtract. So you can either choose to do a subtract, or you just hold down Alt to carve it in the character. Alright, so I know it's hard work. Some people are giving up, right? Do not give up, please, don't give up. I took out time to do this. I know you're paying for it, but what's the point of paying for something you're not going to be committed to? It's painful, especially those of you around here in Lagos. I want to work with you all. I want to work with you guys, man. We have projects to do together. So I'm just carving out the chest, even if I know I don't have this kind of chest anyway, but let me enjoy this in my 3D. So just do with it whatever you want, and let's extrude this out a bit with you choose to give it nipples. That's up to you. I'm not doing that. I'm giving myself nipples. So use a clay builder brush. Let's paint stuff. Oh god, RGB. Let's clear that. Alright, so let's paint the packs. Right. You guessed it right. Okay, well, let me be true to myself. I do not have packs, as it were. I have, I think, 2 of it, and I'm proud. And I won't be surprised if it becomes 1 pack, because I work really hard. I hear that men that work hard don't have packs. I agree. You don't have time for that, man. Like, if you have time to do packs, so it's good for you. I don't have that time, man. I ain't doing that. Yeah, I said it. You know what I mean. Okay, so I will try to paint in the collarbone here. Okay, just painting the collarbone here. So I'm just playing with, and note, so you see now that I didn't end up using too many brushes. All right, I didn't use too many brushes, not at all. So I'm just using my clay builder brush to, you know, try to give an illusion of what's it called, a collarbone. Then finally, so I'm smoothing this out. So another assignment for you: go ahead and add. Okay, this character already has like a variation of, you know, finger or palm color. So go ahead and make it elaborate for yourself, and also make the hand thicker, the fingers thicker. Right, so it's not difficult. The same method applies, guys. I mean, it's not that hard. Just painting. Let me do the first finger. So painting and make it thicker. That's wrong. That's just wrong, man. So same method applies. Just make it thicker. Or let me introduce another brush to you, the inflate brush. So when you press B, press I, you find the inflate brush, this brush here. So it inflates a particular area. It's not like the clay build-up adds meat to it. inflate brush, it just like the name, you know, it magnifies an area. Okay, so that's what it does. Like that stuff won't have it again. So use the inflate brush, try to give it that variation. While you're at that, be smoothing things out, you know, give it knuckles. So that's your assignment. He's a man, he's a grown man. So that's your assignment, deal with the arms. So the legs, since he'll be wearing shoes, I didn't bother giving it toes. So that's a base mesh for you. And please don't give it dig. Okay? Try as much as you want not to give it a dig. Because when he wears clothes, he doesn't have the ability to, you know, calm down, that kind of thing. Sorry, 2-year-old, 6-year-old, it applies to you too. Don't try to give it a penis. Alright? Don't leave it alone. Leave it alone. Yeah, but you say, yeah, no, don't think about that. I'm gonna cut this part out. Anyway, so you'll be surprised a lot of things people say during the tutorials and don't put it. Alright, so let's look at our reference. Okay, are you satisfied? Nope, I'm not. But it's okay. So I think I need to, the neck has a long neck here, so we need to drag this down just a teeny little bit. No, I won't do that again. Sorry, that's an abuse to the art. Okay, so while you're at that, smooth things out a bit. So I think that's pretty much it.